Good evening, family. How's everybody? So I have a 12-page speech that I'm supposed to not really complain about. Let me really cut to the chase and tell you why I'm here. First and foremost, I gotta give thanks to my Creator, first and foremost, because without my faith, I would not be here right now. And I think it's very important. Second, you see me flanked by these two wonderful and powerful women, but I have to give thanks to my wife over here. And my mom, who's sitting right here in front. Some outstanding women, and I need to make sure that that's clear. But I also want to introduce you to my sons, Clayton the fourth and Anderson Jackson. And this is to show off a little bit, but it's also to let you know and to truly humanize what I'm about to tell you on my why I'm running. I'm running for those two guys, but I know I'm not the only one who has kids. I know I'm not the only one who has a family. I know I'm not the only one who has friends and who cares about being safe here in Cook County. I'm running because those two, we live in Washington Park on the south side of the city. And they need to be safe walking from our front door to Washington Park. It's a 3-minute walk. But they need to be safe from gang violence and bullets flying. But they also need to be safe walking back from being profiled by the police. So we can be safe and just at the same time. This is not an either-or proposition. This isn't I have a lot of buddies in here who are law enforcement. I support law enforcement, and on day one, we're going to do a hard reset with law enforcement so that everyone knows that we're working together to ensure that we are safe. And we're going to do it in a way that is just so that everyone knows that when someone is held accountable, that they're going to be held accountable appropriately. That's what we're looking at. You are looking at a Howard Law grad. I mentioned that because I was born in the law with advocacy in my blood, and I appreciate that. But the advocacy flows multiple directions. It flows multiple directions because the state's attorney is the victim's advocate. And I'm here to advocate for victims. We need to make sure that our communities and our societies are safe. But victim and victimology goes a lot of different ways. And we're going to make sure that in our zeal, our zest to be safe, that we are going to be just. We can do, and I'm going to keep saying this, we can do both. Safety and justice. That is what this is about. I am humbled by everyone in this room. All sorts of walks of life are in here, my different walks of life. I believe, though, that each one of you represents a reason why I feel like I'm uniquely qualified to be the next state's attorney. My time in the office, coming up through criminal appeals, all the way to special prosecutions, narcotics. There are plenty of state's attorneys in the room right now, and I appreciate you being here, right, at the bar. Of my friends that are state's attorneys that are now judges, and I appreciate you being here. I really do, because we believe in the mission of the office. And the mission of the office is a valid one, and it's a noble one. And no one, either way that it goes, should ever minimize the office and the work of the assistant state's attorneys or the office and the work of the state's attorney. Other walks of life, my management experience, I think is what makes me uniquely qualified to ensure that I can continue to get the resources so that the assistant state's attorneys can continue on that mission to ensure that our communities are safe and just. So I appreciate you all being here. I really, really do. I appreciate you all coming. I appreciate your contributions. There's going to be a hard ass. That's why we got the big guns over here. But I appreciate you talking to your friends, telling them about me and what you believe in me, questioning me. I can tell you right here, right now, when I'm elected, and I'm going to manifest that, when I'm elected, I will do what I tell you I'm going to do. And if you don't like it, I will stand in front of you and tell you why I did it, because that's what an elected official is supposed to do. You do not have to agree with 100% of what I do. I don't think anyone in here will agree with 100% of what I do. Right, Trina? That's my wife, right. What I'm saying to you, though, is I owe you. If you give me your vote, then I owe you my response back to you. Even if you don't like what I'm doing, at least to explain to you why I did it. And then you can decide again whether you want to give me your vote again. But I will always be honest and transparent with you all. I'm excited about this race. I'm energized by you all being here, and I am humbled by all of you all, your contributions, which mean a lot to me, and you just being here. I know I'll acknowledge the elected officials and everybody that's here, but I want to introduce President Prackwinkle, the president of Cook County, and let her say a few words as well.